What's going on, guys? Today we got ourselves our budget squad. Now we're on the PlayStation 4 for this, and our budget squad, this is how I went about it. I went and bought myself 1,000,000 coins, which I know a lot of you aren't going to go do or anything like that, but we got 1,000,000 coins, or 920 after EA tax and stuff like that. 920 is what I had, and what I did was divide that by the positions I needed, and I end up with an area around 38k per player. That's what I ended up with. I end up spending, if I were to go with that model, because of the players I bought and the under and overs and stuff like that, I ended up spending around 620k, and then we splurged a little bit and got ourselves some extra top line players. So that's pretty much what we did. We kept 3 players on the team: Amari Cooper, wide receiver. We kept Vic Beasley at right end, which a lot of you have. A lot of you have Amari Cooper, and we also kept Darian Stewart, I believe, is the card at free safety, because that was a pull I had, and he was a good card, so I kind of didn't feel the need to go after another free safety. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through, tell you how much I spent, and we'll take a look and do other things with that. But why don't we get right into it? We'll start at 93 overall. Team of the week, Drew Brees as our quarterback. Speed's not great, but everything else is pretty nice and workable. 95 throw short, 94 throw medium, 91 throw deep, 95 play action. Throwing the run's not great or anything like that, but I don't suspect I'm going to be running around too much with Drew Brees. He is a pocket passer. 91 throw power isn't overly great either, but it is doable. 95 awareness is pretty nice too. So there is our quarterback. Team of the week, Drew Brees. Now, fullback, this is one that maybe you don't really need to spend money on if you don't need to, but we did. We got him for around 27k, I believe, considering he's in the set and stuff like that. But for a fullback, he's pretty nice. 83 strength, 82 run block, 86 carry, 85 stiff arm, 88 truck. So he's just in there to get the job done. Fullback dives and blocking. Really, that's all he's in there for. So this coon gets the job done. It's good enough. 87 overall, so that's a pretty quick and easy one right there. Here we went ahead and got 2 of this position: 94 or 94 overall Terrell Davis and 90 overall Thomas Rawls. Terrell Davis is going to be our main 1-2 back. First down, second down back. 93 speed, 90 agility, 94 excel, 96 carry, 90 vision. 91 elusiveness, 95 truck, and 92 juke. Man, this is a nice card to have, and we spent around 45k again, and we went over the budget on this one a little bit, but we made up for it here with Thomas Rawls, who is a cheap 8k, and it's a great card for 8k, guys. 94 speed, 90 agility, 94 excel, 94 carry, 91 vision. Elusiveness isn't great, but 96 truck and 94 juke move. So this guy can get it done. Probably going to be a third down back for the short yardage situation, or if he needs to catch, he can decently catch, but we got to get him in the open field kind of thing. But short down yardage, stuff like that, this is a great pickup right here, especially for the cheap 8k. We'll move over to wide receiver. This is one of the cards we splurged on. Sammy Watkins, around 90k. 93 speed, 95 catch, 95 elusiveness, 97 spec catch, 95 release. Route running isn't great. 94 catch and traffic's nice, and 91 jump. It's a pretty nice card. Here he's compared to Amari Cooper, who's just a little bit quicker, and his route running's a little bit better. But we're not going overboard or anything like that. But Sammy Watkins was the guy we splurged on here. We could have gotten Calvin Johnson, team of the week, 92 hero, I think, or team of the week. I think it was a hero. But I did not have the 30k at the time, so we didn't get the budget for it. But that's all right. This Sammy Watkins is pretty nice as it is, and Amari Cooper is there as the guy that we stuck with, that most of you guys have. Victor Cruz is going to be our 4th receiver, playing a lot of inside stuff, so Victor Cruz is something I like. 90 speed, 92 catch, 93 elusiveness, 94 spec. 86 release is problematic but doable at 4th wide receiver. 92 route is nice, and he's going to be running a lot of drags, a lot of slants and stuff like that, so these stats and this kind of receiver is what I'm looking for on the inside, and we got him for around 22k, I believe, or 20k or something like that. So pretty nice. Martavis Bryant hit me around 30k, I believe. 95 speed, 94 catch. Elusiveness isn't great. 96 spec, 90 release, 88 route, 93 catch in traffic, and 96 jump for someone who's 6'4". And along with that spec catch is pretty nice to have. And because of his speed, we kept him inside. So this is a good card. Running those streaks on those. When those routes come over from the outside in, running streaks on that is a nice card to have. So this Martavis Bryant around 30k. It's a really nice pickup. I really enjoy it. So we'll move over to tight end. Here, this one is, if you're on the auction block, and 38k was my thing, there are a lot of tight ends you can do here. There are plenty of tight ends you can really do. Tons and tons of variation when it comes to this stuff, but we go with Rudolph. Rudolph was my tight end on the Xbox for a long time, and I really enjoyed him. 6'6", tall guy. 81 speed's not great, but the strength is nice. Catch is all right. Catching traffic's pretty nice, and the spec catch at 6'6" is pretty nice to have as well. 92 release is also pretty nice here, and we got him for around 30k, so it's a pretty decent pickup. Jermichael Finley, our second tight end, we got him for around 20k. 86 speed. Run block is pretty decent. The release at 97 there. Catch 88 isn't great. Route running is not great either, but you know, this is more of our second tight end. He'll be run blocking most of the time. Spec catch 93 is pretty nice. So we got to get him in the open field and stuff like that if we're going to throw it to him, but a lot of blocking and stuff when it comes to this Jermichael Finley. So I'm okay with that pickup. As I said, there are plenty of options. It's really all up to preference. But he cost me around 20k, so not too bad. Here we're going to go across the line. Right tackle is a difficult position to actually get for 38k. There are plenty of guys out there, but most of the guys at right tackle are either really good at pass block and really bad at run block, or really good at run block and really bad at pass block. And we chose the good pass block and the bad run block because of the strength at 96. Super nice. The impact block at 80 is not super great. That 94 pass block though, and the strength at 96 is what really sold me on this load hold. On the inside, 86 over right guard here. This is actually a nice pickup. 91 run block and 95 pass block for a base 86, along with 86 impact is pretty nice for a base 86, along with that 89 strength, man. So it's a nice card to have if you're really on a budget. This one cost me about 12k or something like that. If you're really on a budget, this is a really nice card to have, this Zach Martin. This cost me about 20k, by the way. Alex Mack is our final addition. He is going to be our center here. 94 strength, 88 awareness, 81 excel, 95 run block, 90 pass block, and 94 impact block, along with that 94 strength. This is a super nice card. It's a final edition, so he's been updated. It's a really super nice card to get here, and we hit around the budget here, around 35k for this center Alex Mack, and it's a nice card to have. It's got some good stats on it. Really a pick above the bunch for my price range at that position. Here we go to left guard, and we're going to the all-rookie AJ Cann. 94 strength, 96 pass block. Really sold me here. The run block's a bit lower, but we make up for it with that strength and that 96 pass block, which I really like. And as I said, these positions here are really difficult to upgrade. There aren't too many out there at this position, really, so upgrading here is difficult to go super high with this, and this is the best of the bunch. As I said, a lot of these cards are really good at pass block and bad at run block, or vice versa, and we got that 96 pass block and that 94 strength at this all rookie, who was pretty cheap. It was around 15k, so I really like that one. Here at left tackle, we got Duane Brown, Houston Texans, 90 overall, 93 strength, 95 pass block, 89 run blocks, alright, 92 impact block is nice as well, and he's actually pretty quick. He tends to be quicker than a lot of other guys. I mean, 65 speed is not overly impressive, but he is a lineman, so his speed is, you know, decent. It's pretty quick for a lineman there. 88 awareness as well, so we got a lot of good attributes here. 92 impact, that 95 pass block, the run block's good enough, and the strength at 93 is good enough here. And Duane Brown is really up there. He's around 35k as well at the time of the video, guys. All these prices are at the time of the video, so you know, we got pretty nice offensive line, in my opinion. Here we're going on defense now, and Darian Stewart is the guy I left here at 91, and Vic Beasley is the other guy I left here. But we'll go across the D-line first to start. Here at left end, Calais Campbell. This is one of those ones where you can actually do a lot with 38.5K. You can really find a lot of different positions, or a lot of different players to kind of deal with when it comes to this position here. 93 tackle, 90 block shed's nice, and that 95 finesse move is really what sold me there. The play rec 84, not too bad, but the XL and the strength are really nice as well. He's not overly quick, but we can deal with not overly quick when he's just straight rushing the passer. Here at D tackle, we got two of them. This is one of those positions. Damon Harrison, captain. This is a card I've always loved. Look at some of these stats right here. 95 strength, 98 tackling, 98 block shed, 89 power move, 90 play reg, and 90 pursuit at D tackle. The speed's not overly great, but he's getting off the line and busting up runs, which I love in a D tackle. And here we also got our Malcolm Brown, our second D tackle, all rookie. 75 speed, 95 strength, 93 tackle, 97 block shed, 89 power move, 71 finesse, which we don't really need. Play rec's not great, and the pursuit's not overly great, but he moves up a little bit with that pursuit. I mean, the pursuit's nice, but the speed, I mean, he's got that quick speed. So we got a mix here of good run stuffers, which I really like when it comes to my D tackles. I like them to stuff up runs up the middle. My guys on the outside are the way I scheme and stuff like that, my guys on the outside are normally good enough to stop outside runs and stuff like that. So if we're stopping the inside run, we really make it a little bit one-dimensional on the opponent. Here we got our 95 overall Vic Beasley that came with the most recent Journey 3. Most of you guys have him. I'm not going to go too in depth on him, but he's got some nice stats. 94 finesse, 91 speed, 93 strength, 96 XL, so he's a pretty nice card there. Now we'll move over to the secondary. Ronald Darby's one I've actually had, so I didn't have to go out of the way on that. Chris Harris Jr. I wanted to replace him with Joe Hayden, but Joe Hayden wasn't actually on the block at the time. When I originally saw him, he was at 38K. Maybe I saw him deep, but you know, we'll see. Zone coverage at 92 and man coverage at 94 is what really sold me on this Chris Harris. And he's playing in the slot because his speed's not overly great, 88. I don't want to get burned or anything on the outside, but he's got some good enough stats here to play on the inside, 92 play rate. So playing on the slot is a nice spot for that Chris Harris Jr. Our other corner, 88 football outsider is Jimmy Smith. This one cost me around 22K compared to Chris Harris around 38K because of the set, really. 91 speed, 90 XL, 92 agility, 93 man, and 90 zone, 98 press. I mean, he's got some pretty good stats here. The speed keeps him ahead of the Chris Harris on the outside, which is nice. I really like the speed on the outside, and he can play decent man at 93, so I like to run a lot of man, really, so we'll see with him. He looks good. And 90 overall, Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie is someone we splurged on. We played about 90K for him, I think. I'm not 100% positive, but this is a card I rocked until I couldn't rock it anymore, and I upgraded to the 92 Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. This card is an absolute beast. At captain here, 93 speed, 94 XL, 95 agility, 97 man, 90 zone. The catch is pretty nice. 76 play rec is not super great, but everything else is really up there with the speed and the man coverage and the agility and the XL. I just love this Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. He is an absolute playmaker. Darian Stewart, I'm not exactly sure on his price. I would assume it's under 38K though, but he was the guy I pulled, so we're going to keep a hold of him. 91 speed, 92 XL, 85 play rec, 86 tackle. Man coverage isn't great, but at free safety is fine. 86 zone coverage is doable. 86 pursuit's nice, and he's actually got some nice hit power at 94 for free safety. And our strong safety, Mike Adams, captain. I had him for a while in the Xbox version as well. Makes tons of plays for me. 86 speed is not super great, but the play rec at 90 is nice. The man and zone coverage 92 and 77. I mean, that zone coverage is super nice at strong safety. I love it. 83 pursuit's alright, and the 90 play rec, as I said. So he can really make a ton of plays at strong safety, and he's got that good zone coverage, man. So he's able to play underneath if you're playing 4-6 and stuff like that. He's able to play those kinds of plays there. So it's a really good pickup. And now onto our linebacking core as we close out this video here. Our left outside linebacker, Bruce Irvin, captain, cost me around 30k. 90 speed, which I love, 93 tackling, 97 pursuit, 91 hit power, and a lot of his better stats are rushing the passer, which I like as well. Where we're gonna go find them. When you're running 4-6, pass rushing stats on a outside linebacker are crucial. 95 power move, 84 block shed, 97 pursuit, so he can break up the run if he gets back there, and he can also rush the passer. And he's also got that 90 speed, which I really do like. And at right outside linebacker, we got Jarvis Jones, cost me about 23k. 91 speed, which I once again love, 96 XL, 89 tackle, 85 block shed, 96 pursuit, and 93 hit power. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at his pass rushing stats as well. Here it is, 98 power move, along with that pursuit, which is I really like. Now onto our last two. Michael Kendricks was our under budget guy, costs about 20k at the moment. A lot of captains in this team. 90 speed, which I like, 94 tackle, 86 awareness, 89 play rec, 97 pursuit, 84 zone, and 93 power. So I mean, you can use this guy if you want, which I love. So he's a great, quick, speedy middle linebacker, which is awesome. And the guy we splurged on, the last player we're going to look at, the guy we splurged on, Clay Matthews, middle linebacker, spent around 90k, team of the year, 94 overall, 88 speed, 89 awareness, 93 tackle, 93 play rec, 86 block shed, 97 pursuit, and 97 hit power. I'm pretty sure he's also got some nice pass rushing stats. There it is, 97 power move. So you can actually bring him on the blitz and everything. So I can use this middle linebacker, Clay Matthews, or I can bring him on the blitz and he can get to the quarterback. It is an absolute awesome card right here. I'm glad I splurged on him. But guys, that is the end of the video. We pretty much stayed under budget with all but 4 players maybe. Matthews, Rogers, Chrome, Marty, Terrell Davis. We went over about 10k, but we made up for it with Rawls and Sammy Watkins. But other than that, everywhere else we stayed under 38k. Breeze was 2 or 3 over too, but everywhere else under our budget. We made a good budget squad, 91 overall. There are a lot of good players on this team, a lot of playmakers, and hopefully we'll get some gameplay of the budget squad coming up later. I haven't played some online in this yet with the PlayStation. I've played a couple subs and stuff, but I haven't played online, so I kind of want to test this team out, see what it can do. I haven't played with them yet. Kind of just sitting here, but we'll get some gameplay out for you guys. And that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more, and peace.